Hey, you all. Hey, Gator. Yep, we're back. Gator, I've been on for a little while, but I'm in the boonies, so I lost the signal. So I just came back on. I did. Christmas Day was quiet. I just went over and visited some family and saw my little guy. And he cried and didn't want me to leave. It was really sad. Now, are you giving Gator a girl a hard time? Oh, you didn't get one for earlier? I've been on probably for 45 minutes. Well, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you got this notification. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was off today, and I wasn't planning on going over there because they just came yesterday. They drove down yesterday, didn't get here till like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then they said, "Hey, are you off today?" So I headed that way this morning. Originally, it was supposed to be going next weekend. Yeah, it was very nice. My little guy was so sad. He goes, "You can't leave Nana because I love you." And that just broke Nana's heart every 100 times he said it. And then I made the mistake of saying, "Well, you could just go home with me." He goes, "Okay." He had some little toys he was playing in his hand. He goes, "Okay, let me get a baggie." So he was going to put his little toys in a baggie. And then I felt really bad because he was just going to go right on home with me. Then I go, "Well, but I have to work tomorrow." And he goes, "That's okay." I should have passed this car, but I had all you all in the car with me, and I didn't want to take any chances. See, I can't. I love the tiny houses, and I can't watch it because then I want one so bad. Hey, Sean. And I really was going to do a tiny house down here, and I tried to find a piece of land that would work, and I couldn't find a piece of land that was even anywhere doable. That wasn't going to cost a fortune just to have some utilities and stuff on it. Did you throw your hands up? I know, but they make some really good ones now that's got good storage. Oh, do you have a shoe collection, Sean? Oh my. I just recently posted one. Oh my goodness, I could definitely live in it. And it had a little pool. I could so do that. Mine would have to have a full-size stove and refrigerator, and make sure I have a washer and dryer. Those are things I could not do without. And if you have a tiny house, you always have outside storage. Yeah, so you got that advantage, Gator, of having family there that's got some land. Oh my goodness, Sean, do you realize there's apartments in New York City that's as big as your mom's closet? Yeah, they're making a lot of them now with the full-size stove, refrigerator, and the stackable washer and dryer. And I would have to have at least a shower in the bath. Oh, that's very cool, Gator. Then would you stay down here year round, or just for when you're down here during the winter? have a co-worker when we did all of our downsizing last year. She was older. She was going to sell her house, and one of her sons had some land, and she was going to build a tiny house, a fairly big tiny house on their property, which they're out in the country, which was very nice. So hopefully she was able to do that. Oh, that would be nice, Gator. That would be real good. Wow, gas is $2.65 right there. And 277 here, and that's just like how short a distance, the distance in the difference in the price. Yeah, I found 281, and I filled up right before I left. I paid 281 a gallon. I'm over all these outrageous gas prices and grocery prices, and everything is outrageous. And yes, Sean, you're right. The eggs I got the other night was just a few cents shy of $9 for 18. That is ridiculous. Absolutely asinine that a dozen for 18 eggs cost that much. Gator, you're lucky because I use a lot of gas and it's very painful. I'm telling you, like a month ago, I paid like $4 and something for the same eggs, and now they're almost $9. That's highway robbery. This is the little town that my address is, but I don't live in the town, but this is the same town that my address is. But you see, I live out in the country, but this is the little town that goes with it, I guess I should say. Oh, good for you, Gator. Good for you. Imagine a family of 4 just trying to buy groceries. I mean, it's just me, thank goodness. But still, it's hard. I'm on a tight budget, so just throwing in this extra trip, like all the way to Tampa, bites into my budget. So, because you still make the same amount of money, but you're paying out a whole lot more for everything. That's just not even necessary. All planned out and on purpose. And right up here I have a huge tree farm. It's just absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did I say beautiful? Trees, absolutely gorgeous. And when I came by this morning, I looked over, and in this one section, a smaller section, there was just, the ice was just froze to the trees. They were little tiny trees, and they were just covered in ice. I think that was Mr. Policeman that just pulled out in front of me up there. Yeah, you have to, Sean. It's crazy. We don't have any choice other than to do that. What kills me is the gas and the tolls. If I didn't have all this gas and tolls to pay, I'd definitely be doing a little bit better. Yeah, it's crazy, Red. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Gabe. If anybody can give you a gift, they can afford to. Yeah, use it for necessities, for sure. Can you see all those lights on the left-hand side? Can't see them now, but you got a quick clips of them. Oh, that was very sweet of him. I have a big industrial park right there. It's huge. You can't see them at all. I mean, you can't see You would never know it's there. Tino, I'm almost home. I came from Tampa to north of Orlando. I'm almost home. I got like 5 more minutes to go. Oh, Sean, I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a new article of clothing. It's a very sad situation. Oh, that's very sweet, Gator. That very, very sweet. Very meaningful. So yeah, I have this big industrial park right here to the left of me. And when you drive by, you would never know. And it actually goes all the way. It's almost like right next door to, well, it is technically, it butts right up to my little neighborhood where I live. I know, it's crazy. The I mean, I just to go out and buy the dress for my daughter's wedding. Man, did that cut into my budget. That was a killer. Oh, that's nice that you have a candle company there. Very nice. Well, not too bad. I'll be home before about 9:10, so that's at least fairly decent. Yeah, that's exactly me, Gator. I don't go places because you're right. You were just like, oh well, it's too tempting. I don't like to go shopping anyhow, but if I had money, I probably would do more shopping. But I don't like shopping really. But it's nice when you could go to the grocery store and get the things that you need and kind of want versus, oh, I could only afford to get this or that, or I can only take one of these, you know. I can be poor and I know how to be poor and I've been poor. But when poor is pushed upon you, it's a different story. There's no reason for us to all be struggling like this because the prices of everything is so outrageous. But anyhow, I'm almost home. The hill up there is where I usually sign off. So thanks for riding along with me. I appreciate it. It sure helps with the ride. So everyone have a good night. I'm going to try to relax for just a little bit, and then I got to get to bed so I can get up and hit that road again in the morning. Yeah, Gator, it does suck. Night, Red. Night, Gator. Night, everybody. Take care.